How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, and the ticker I'm going to talk about today is ARM Holdings PLC. I want to show you guys exactly what I see because I know a lot of people are talking about this and they're just randomly buying these big dips. We had a 12%, a 2%, another 16%. I don't want you guys to bag hold. I want you to do a system that if you're trying to find the reversal before it happens, which we call the trend reversal, this strategy is for you. And if you're watching this video, you're going to be very excited what I'm about to present. And for all the premium subscribers watching, you get updated knowledge time after time, and you can see ticker after ticker after ticker work. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, do keep in mind there is a premium Discord that I host, over 1,000 members in it. A lot of people are in it. It's only $6 a month. It will never be more expensive. You can lock in your price here if you want to join. You get my exact entries and exits and the exact system where your chart can look like this. I'll put down to the YouTube comments below, the link in the YouTube comments and description. But let's get right into ARM. What do we see and where do we see the reversal happening, guys? So I'll show you guys when we had the pump, little back test, so I'll make you guys confident, and then where I'm looking for a buy. So ARM has made a massive move down here at $73. What I want to discuss is the lower band is your buy area. That's labeled green because you look for price to be bought right down in there. The upper band is your sell area. That is where price tends to fall off, but it does not mean you buy right away there or you sell or buy puts right at the upper band. The thing we look for is time distance on your yellow and your blue band. These two bands are called your exponential moving averages of 10 for the shorter length of yellow and 20 for your blue one. And these upper bands and lower bands are your ATR levels that I customize that a stock gets there. It's extremely, overbought or oversold. You can see when the wick goes way above here in the black area, it sells off. But how do we avoid these false signals of buying puts if you want to do the opposite way? How do you avoid that is you look for time distance. When you see this right here, we hit both the bands right in here. We know price is going to come back and hit these two bands. I guarantee it, and I promise you it. As you can see, when price goes below, it goes back and hits it. Goes below and hits it. It's like magneted to it, right? But we want to make sure that we had the greatest distance. I repeat, we want to make sure we had the greatest distance, that when it goes to the upper band, there's massive distance to the downside. And that's what we're seeing right here. This right here, you would never get into the first 2 or 3 explosion moves up because that is very risky as the shorts are getting squeezed. But if we wait, for time distance, so let's say 1, 2, 3, here's our third day of time distance from this EMA bands, and we know it's going to hit. Look what happens right in here. It hits. The next thing I want to show you guys is K on the KDJ. You're probably wondering, what is this indicator down here? As you can see, the K was extremely low on this first move and second. That's why I never trade the first, second candles, because the K is not going to be there, and you need time distance. When you look at these candles, they're hitting the middle bands, but it's doing it within time. See, we get away from this middle band, but anything within 2 to 3 weeks is when it's going to touch it. A 1 month time frame is very long for the middle band. This would not have been a trade for me. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I would have not have bought puts on this. It's not a trade for me because it does not meet my time distance. I need to see at least 1 to 2 weeks. I needed 2 or 3 more candles on the upside, and I needed to see a higher K on the KDJ. But even though this would have worked amazing for people because it has to hit the middle band, it just did it a little faster than I wanted to. Let's look at the current data. As you can see, though, if you were buying all these candles, according to the system, you would not buy it because this right here is in a range. You're waiting for a breakout, and it breaks to the downside. There's not much room to be traded here. But now, look at this, guys. We have time distance on the EMA 10 and 20. We have 2 days of time distance. That is not enough for me. And the reason why, if you've seen this strategy before, it really helps to see like a week of time distance at least. And you'll see exactly why, because you're going to avoid a lot of false signals right in here. But even though we're hitting the lower band, I want to see about 2 to 3 days. So next week, I will have ARM on my watch list for a nice explosive move up. You could say, well, right here, we're probably just going to fill the gap and go. Maybe so. You know, we could definitely see, you know, the technical side of that. But I've seen stocks go well below the gap. So that's why I want to use my system here. Because we could have one more candle just like this one go well below it, but I'm waiting on time distance and I'm waiting for a low K. The K right now is 11.08. Is that low? Not necessarily for a bottom reversal that I look for. I look for anything below 8 and then below 5 for sure. So do keep that in mind. Because if you did basically on support and resistance, you would have been broked out. Right here is where the move happened. We don't trade based on that. We trade what the opposite of retail traders think. I don't look at the gaps. I do basically what this strategy does because it. Why change the strategy if this has been an over 95% win ratio? I've been doing it for 6 years and it constantly works and makes money consistently month after month. There's no reason to trade change a strategy if it works, and it works in any market, right? Because we know there's going to be reversions to the means. We know that price has to go back and touch these middle bands. It's just a matter of time. Anything that doesn't touch it within 2 to 3 weeks is considerably long. So it makes sense to take the trades closer to that time distance along with the low band touch and a KDJ that is low. And if you constantly do that over and over again, you'd be like, wow, my account is growing. I'm happy with those 10 to 20% gains or even 5%. And it just compounds the count, you know, more and more. And you will not be part of the category of traders that lose, you know, over 90% of traders lose. You will not be part of that category. A lot of people just are seeing the support resistance here. They're buying here. They'll probably buy at this gap. And there's no thing. You're just here's a dart. Here's a dart. I'll throw 1,000. I'll throw 5K in it. It's got to go eventually. I'll throw 10K. I'm double. You want to know when price tends to reverse to the mean. And I have a nice accumulation rules because one, it is impossible to get the exact bottom. Like there's no way you got this at 85.61 and let's just say it goes up to the middle band at this yellow here. That's impossible. But I want to make sure that right now the EMA 10 is at $113. That is massive upside. So now we have a great distance to the upside that we're safe, we can accumulate. EMA 20 is at 119. That's more of your home run hit. That's going to be a longer term hit. I look for EMA 10 first, then EMA 20. EMA 10 is is double your EMA 10. Anything that doesn't touch EMA 10 1 month is extremely long. 2 months for EMA 20 is, you know, extremely long. So if you guys didn't have any of this, I don't know what indicators you guys are using. You would see a blank chart, or if you're just doing it based on price action, no shame in that. You do what you got to do. But obviously, if you're watching this video, you're trying to be like, how do I make sense out of this chart? You know, where could I actually make the money in this? You know, this right here is you're just blind. You're running blind, and you're just trying to figure this out and encode it. When you start putting these indicators on with my settings and how to properly use it and have strict standards, you'll be like, oh, wow, it's well at the ATR levels. These are extremely oversold. It's, you know, we should get a big freaking bounce here. The K is at 11. Obviously, you know, I'm waiting for 1 to 2 or 3 more days. But with this system, you can finally see, why would I buy it way up here at 122? Why would I buy it at 103? Like, you will see the big distance from the lower band. You'll see you just left the EMAs. Like, you see what I'm seeing now, right? So I discussed this strategy all in my premium Discord. I gave you a brief preview, and I will alert this in my Discord when I see an actual entry. And like I say, I got to see a big profit margin. I want to make sure we will retain an over 95% win ratio, and I lost one trade in 8 months. It's because I did a penny stock. I want to make sure that we keep readjusting and we make sure that we have one of the highest win ratios on Discord, and we're not making money based on the premiums we charge, but the actual members are making money based on the trades, and everyone wins. So if you want to join the premium Discord, it's $6 a month. It's the cheapest you'll have for the highest win ratio. I have the education video to set up your charts. If you want to make it look like mine, it's a 30-minute video. You got to put the time in the market, guys. I can't just, you know, I do alert trades in here of entries and exits, and you'll be highly successful if you do that. But you, for your psychology and your confidence, you got to know the strategy and how it works, because when things get rough, you need to know, okay, we know where it's going to go. I'm going to do my proper accumulation rules, and I'll still make money, even on the trades that most traders would lose on. We have day trade alerts by Brainstorms. He's one of the best, you know, one of the best day traders you can possibly get. We hired him. Super good. If you really want to, because swing trades can take some time. If you want to get into some fast momentum trades, we have that. We have it all for a low price of $6, and I will not make it go up because I know not everyone has massive accounts to trade for only $6 a month. What? It's like the price of a cup of coffee. You can do this. Dip your toes in the water, and it's not going to hurt your bank, and I promise you, you will succeed. So go down below into the YouTube comments and my YouTube description. You'll see a pinned comment that says, join the premium Discord for my alerts. And when you join that Discord or click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. What you got to do next is go to the subscription tab where my mouse is, hit on any of these channels. It's not $6 a month or $6 for each channel. You click on premium chat, it'll say, would you like to subscribe? It is cheaper if you do it on your computer, and there's many payment forms, and it's processed with Discord. This is not just me taking the money, it goes to Discord, and so there's no scam. So if you get messages from impersonators, I have a how to subscribe, and then I have a avoid scammers. Do not get impersonated. Since we are a bigger Discord, there is people that are trying to impersonate me, but the only way to subscribe is go to the premium chat under subscriptions, and you'll be opted to subscribe for a low cost of $6. If you guys like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and you're seeing like, holy crap, we're at the lower band, and you will see stocks like this. Plenty of stocks. There's always an opportunity. That's why if you like ARM, put it on your watch list. It has the 2 weeks of time distance. It's at the lower band, has a low K. Your success rate of making money is close to 100%, and I'm not just saying that. Obviously anything can happen. Even in the COVID times, this is a bulletproof system. So I hope you guys really take the time to join the premium Discord. Give this video a like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me, what your average is. Any type of engagement helps share this video to other retail traders just like you. And I really do want you guys to be profitable. It makes me sad to see that most people lose, and it's just going to be the thing. You cannot prevent that. Trading is a losing game, but in this Discord, you can change that. Just follow my rules, be strict, be disciplined, don't have FOMO, and do what a no bias system tells you to do. You do this, do that, and you be profitable, guys. Hope to see you guys there, and good luck in trading.